I welcome you to my channel, Psychological Stories. Here we tell the stories of people who have faced psychological problems and talk openly about their problems. We help them become better people. Today, we have Monica as our guest, and she's going to talk about her problem after the death of her mother. Hi, Monica.
I'm very sad. I don't know why. I can't get my mind off it. I've forgotten what joy is. I always feel guilty for just existing. I often think it will be better without me. I'm just a mistake. I'm a crybaby. I've had this condition for 2 years now, but it just keeps getting worse and worse. My head is a mess. My self-esteem has gone down a lot. It feels like it's below even the baseboard. Sometime in 2022, my mother died. She was my only hope, and my friends just took advantage of me and abandoned me. I felt horribly bad at that point, and after a few months I started doing self-harm. At first I made cuts on my arm, well, how to say cuts, scratches, but there were a lot of them. Since my problems were really weighing on me, I had to tell people I trusted about it. I had to promise that I wouldn't do this stuff anymore, but I broke my promise. I started self-harming again, only this time I had cuts on my legs so that I wouldn't get burned. I started to inflict a lot of deep wounds on myself, but once, recently, I overdid it and made the cuts so deep that there was a lot of blood. It didn't stop. Now I've run out of strength, both physical and mental. I can't do anything else. My favorite hobbies no longer bring me pleasure. I rarely go out. It is difficult for me to get out of bed. I see no point in living, in waking up, in doing anything. It's like I'm in some kind of swamp, which is gradually dragging me to the bottom. I turn from a cheerful person into a depressive one. I feel very sick of myself. I dig my own grave. In addition, I have problems with sleep. I can sleep even 12 hours and still do not feel any vigor and strength. I also suffer from insomnia. It takes me at least an hour to fall asleep, and my negative thoughts prevent me from falling asleep. About the thoughts, I have suicidal thoughts 24/7. Always thinking that if I die, I won't make anyone else uncomfortable. I'm always doubting myself, and if I'm angry, I transfer all the anger onto myself, i.e., I cut myself, beat myself with my hands, bite myself, starve myself. In general, I hurt myself on purpose. I just wanted to cry from hopelessness, but even sobbing I can no longer, only in extreme cases. From a very strong pain I can cry, but there are times when I can cry for no reason. I apologize very much for spelling mistakes. Help me.
Monica, hello, thank you for your question and trust. First of all, please accept my condolences on the passing of your mother. It is a great grief that causes a lot of pain. Experiencing loss is one of the hardest. Realizing and accepting it sometimes takes more than a year if there have been other severe stressful situations in the person's life in parallel. The deep wounds you are inflicting on yourself are a testament to the immense heartache within you. In all likelihood, this is the only way to cope in any way right now. However, as you yourself correctly see, this way is destructive, and it does not make you feel better for long, because those ways that cause harm and suffering to the body or soul cannot be healing. They only destroy even more, suck you into the negative field, and everything starts to look hopeless. But it is not so. There is a way out of any, even the most crisis situations. In order not to look for it yourself, not to wander and not to be disappointed in attempts, it is important to seek help from professionals. And those feelings of weakness, apathy, insomnia, self-harm and negative thoughts are not just fatigue or laziness. On the contrary, these are the most serious indicators that you urgently need professional help. I was glad to read that you have people in your community that you trust, that they care about your life and health. Our loved ones will not be relieved that someone dear to them will be gone. They will suffer greatly, just as you are suffering without your mom. But it makes everyone feel better to know what is happening to you, what help and treatment you need, what you need to do to help and support someone important. It is perfectly normal for people not to live through difficulties alone. We are human beings, social creatures. We survive when we are together. When things get really hard and help is needed immediately, you can contact helplines. Thank you for sharing the problem. And thank you viewers for watching our video to the end. If you have your own stories and problems, please write in the comments. We will definitely help you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos. Goodbye.